guys, so I posted about doing a couple of different videos, and one of them I mentioned was a bit of a pregnancy slash bump update. So it kind of depends on what app that you follow and you know, as to how many weeks I am. When I went for my first scan, she said I was about 8 weeks, which surprised me because I didn't think I was that far along. I'm just going to get my phone. So in terms of the apps that I've been using, there's loads and they're really good. So I've got one called Pregnancy, which looks like that. So let's just try and get that to focus a little bit more for you. So Pregnancy. I've got another one called Pregnancy Plus, which is really good. I've got one called Baby Story, one called Ovia Pregnancy, one called Baby Center, one called The Bump, and one called Baby Pics. So I've got a little bit mad. The Pregnancy Plus one is really nice, because this one gives you loads of advice and things like that. It tells you what trimester you're in, it gives you the size of your baby. So at the moment, mine's like a raspberry. It gives you images of what an 8-week scan looks like, and what it looks like more as an actual image, which is a bit freaky. You can record your weight, which I'm not very keen to do. You can select baby names. There's loads of different things you can do with it, so I really like that. You can give them nicknames, which is really cute. So mine are the Pips, as you know. The Ovia pregnancy one, you can take bump shots. That also talks to you about the baby's development, which is really cool. So yeah, they're just loads of really good apps, guys. So it's roughly around sort of, well, just over 8 weeks, I think. But I'll know more when I have my next scan. So because I want to find out the gender of both babies, we're going to have a scan, and it's going to be around the end of April. So that's when I can have my gender scan. We're paying for that, we're going private. A few people made a couple of comments and said, oh well, I'd find out when they're actually born, and I'd wait for it to be a surprise. For me, it's a surprise whenever you find out. So I don't really get that. It's personal choice, isn't it? And I personally have waited so long for this. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. You know, I've gone through 3 rounds of IVF, finally got my dream. Now I'm having 2. I need to get organised. I don't want to buy everything in generic colours. I want to know what sex they are. I want to start planning the nursery colours, the clothes and all of that. So I'm finding out. I'm finding out. If you don't want to, that's cool. I do. So in terms of symptoms, I've been really lucky. I haven't really had any sickness so far, and I bet there's women out there that are going to hate me. I am starving all the time, and that's obviously because there's 2, so that made sense when I had the scan. But yeah, I'm eating everything on plan at the moment. I've been food optimizing. I've just been eating normally, so I feel really lucky. The only time I feel sick is if I don't eat a big meal in the morning, then I do feel sick. So I am eating big breakfasts. Also, if I travel as a passenger, I discovered that last week. I felt really sick in the car, so I'm not going to be doing that. So as long as I eat regularly, I feel all right so far. I have heard it can come later, so let's pray that it doesn't. Other symptoms, you might be able to see one of my other symptoms. I can't really hide them. My boobs are bloody massive. I've just watched a documentary, well, like a Piers Morgan interview with Pamela Anderson. I was like, I could give Pamela Anderson a run for her money right now. My boobs have gone ginormous. So yeah, don't know how I feel about that. It's not really, yeah, they're quite hard to dress at the moment, so I feel a bit like Holly Willoughby. But hey, they're probably just going to keep getting bigger, so whatever. I'll embrace the boobs. And yeah, so sorry about that. Sorry if you can see them. What else have I had? I get quite hot in the night, so I have like a little flushes. So yeah, that's about, you know, that's only a minor thing, isn't it? And my sleep's still terrible. That's why I look quite tired. And that's more to do with the drugs that I'm on, so more to do with the steroids and, you know, the blood thinners and things like that. I'm wondering whether all the medication is what's keeping my sickness at bay. Have no idea, no idea. So really, they're my only symptoms. But I am quite big already. So yeah, my bump is a bump. And a lot of people don't show until like 12 weeks. I'm not sure whether it's partly due to the medication that I'm on, so that's making me quite bloated. And I think in the early stages of pregnancy, your body's starting to store more fat and you can get a bit more bloated. So I'm wondering whether it's that as well. But my size 10 like skinny jeans, oh, they're just like digging into me. So yeah, it's gonna take some adjusting. So many people just say, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, just embrace it. But what you've got to remember is I had a weight problem for a long time and I worked really hard to lose weight, and I've been in control of my weight loss now for 16 years. So it is going to be quite difficult for me to get my head around it. At the moment, I'm all right, I'm embracing it. It's quite nice not to worry about, you know, what I look like in that area. I'm just going with it. But I am freaking out a little bit because I've seen how big people get with twins, and they are, yeah, they're not your average pregnant woman. They're not going to be walking around in little maternity dresses looking perfect. We're going to be big. We get big. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Not quite sure how I'm going to dress that. But yeah, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to put a photo up now of the 3 stages of my pregnancy so far. So I'm going to pop it up around here somewhere. The first picture, I'm in my gym wear, and this is when I was working out a lot. I was quite slim, felt pretty good, felt all right. The middle one is, I think, from either last week or the week before, where you can already start to see a bump. And that was in my skinny jeans, and you can just see like a little bit sort of sticking out. And then the other one was this week, and already it's loads bigger. It does vary from day to day, and I guess it probably just depends what I eat. I used to do a lot of extremes ESP, and at the moment I'm eating all the carbs. Like, I am about pasta life, I'm about rice life, I'm about noodle life, I'm about potato life. Any carbs are life to me right now. So I would imagine my body's not used to that either. Also, I'm not exercising as much. I have to be quite careful. I've got to wait really until my 12-week scan to make sure that everything's safe and I get the all clear to exercise. I can walk, but because the weather's been so dreadful, I've not even been doing that. So obviously my body's going to relax from the lack of exercise as well. So yeah, I'm just thinking, Jesus Christ, in like 30 something weeks, I am gonna be wearing tents. That's all I'm gonna be wearing. It's a tent. But it's gonna be worth it. And I know that I've got the skills and the knowledge to be able to, you know, work towards getting my body back afterwards. And, you know, I'm not gonna be in any major rush. I'm gonna have 2 twins. So, yeah, not 2 twins. I keep saying 2 twins. I'm gonna have 2 babies, which is a set of twins. So it's going to be quite difficult, I would imagine, to concentrate on eating and working out when I'll be looking after them. They're going to be my priority no matter what. So I put the picture up, but I'll take you on a little walk with me now. I'm just in my kitchen at the moment. So I have got quite a loose baggy dress on today. So from the front, you can't really see a lot, but if I pull it, there you go, already showing a bump. So that is just normal, not breathing in, not breathing out. That is definitely there, isn't it, guys? And it seems to kind of change on a daily basis. Like sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's higher. But yeah, I'm not used to having this round belly. And I never ever thought in a million years that I would be pregnant. It's just, honestly, it's like blowing my mind. I spent my whole life thinking that it would never happen to me. So yeah, it's quite bizarre to get your head around. So yeah, definitely see a bump there already. I'm gonna be so big. So, but I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right. So I've got nothing to complain about, have I, guys? So it is what it is, and yeah. It's all good, it's all good. So that's my pregnancy update for you today. So if you want to keep following my journey, then if you just click subscribe and you will get notifications of when I post more videos. It's going to be a little while till the gender scan, so I'll talk about that after after that's happened, that honestly, I'm so excited for that. I'm already starting to think about baby names and stuff, and yeah, I can't wait to find out what they are so I can actually pick what names I'm going to go for. So yeah, I'll just keep you updated. So if you like this sort of video, if you just give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow my journey, then just make sure you subscribe. And again, thank you so much for everybody's amazing comments. They've been so sweet. I can't believe how many people are like really happy for us that don't even know us. It's so lovely. And to me, you like my friends. I probably speak to you more sometimes than my own friends. So I really appreciate all your comments and all your support. Yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but it means a lot. So hormones, that's another side effect. So thank you so much for watching, and me and the pips will speak to you soon. Bye for now.